Welcome to a new flight report on our channel. In today's video we will fly in business class on one of Lufthansa's shortest flights ever, from Frankfurt to Düsseldorf. The question arises whether it's possible to offer in business class adequate service on an only 29 minutes lasting flight and why Lufthansa makes the effort to operate this route. Explore with me the interesting facts behind this flight and the business class service. We just arrived in Frankfurt from Cape Town on a night flight on this Lufthansa Airbus A320-300. Now we are heading to passport control and further to the lounge. For business class passengers, Lufthansa offers 7 lounges in Frankfurt as well as an arrival lounge. This lounge near gate A13 is the closest one to our departure gate. This morning the lounge is very crowded, so it's not so easy to film it in detail. We decided to search for seats at the window and spot some planes. Don't ask me why Lufthansa put this stripped foil on the window. This doesn't make it easier to look at the apron. One cappuccino later, we left the lounge with a short glimpse on the buffet. During the morning hours, Lufthansa offers bread rolls, pastries, and fruits as well as cheese, cold cuts, scrambled eggs. You will find coffee, tea as well as alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Our flight departs from gate A56 in Terminal 1. This gate doesn't have a jet bridge, so we have to go downstairs to board via a bus. A bus brings us to Terminal 1C. There we enter the terminal building, go upstairs and use the jet bridge of gate C13 for boarding. This option is frequently used in Frankfurt, when in the busy hours more domestic and continental flights depart, then Terminal 1A has jet bridges.
Good morning to you all, dear guests. My name is Dirk Bergman and I'm the responsible flight attendant on this Lufthansa Starline service to Düsseldorf. The flight time this morning has been estimated with 30 minutes. My dear colleagues will now demonstrate how your seatbelt can be fastened and unfastened. Please do take particular note of the location of the 8 emergency exits. They are marked accordingly, and illuminated path marks on the floor will guide you to these exits.
On all flights in Europe, Lufthansa uses in their business class the same seats as in economy, with a blocked middle seat. The number of seats differs from flight to flight. Lufthansa installed a movable curtain to separate business and economy. which can easily be moved depending on the booking situation of each flight. In this case, the business class is sized very huge with entire 12 rows. But on today's flight, only 8 passengers are traveling in front of the curtain. This raises the question why Lufthansa takes the effort to operate 48 business class seats on a flight, which lasts only 29 minutes and is booked so poorly. The reason is that Lufthansa works as a network carrier in Europe. They fly passengers on domestic flights to and from their hubs in Frankfurt and Munich with small planes. The most of these guests continue on long-haul flights to America or Asia, also in business class. To offer these long-haul business guests also a preferred handling on the domestic flights, they offer a business class also on short-haul. Even though the seat is the same as in economy, business guests on the domestic flights get priority boarding, fast lanes, 2 free baggages, more carry-on bags and a free snack and drink service. Besides a safety card, the World Shop magazine, a sickness bag, and a ripped-off board magazine, you find this pay menu for drinks and snacks in the seat pocket, called Onboard Delights. Therein you find sandwiches, salads and bowls, from €6 to €12. Also you can choose combos of snacks and drinks, starting at €5. All offers can also be paid with award miles of Lufthansa's frequent flyer program miles and more. In business class, drinks and a snack are included. The snack comes in this metal box. Besides a sandwich, an apple and a snack bar are offered, and also a refreshment towel. Lufthansa calls their domestic snack service Tasting Heimat and relates every offer to a German city. The sandwich is topped with cheese, radish and cucumbers and tasted better than it looks like. Together with a glass of water and tomato juice, I don't have to complain for a flight of 29 minutes. The service is rounded off with these 2 chocolate pieces. After that, it's time for cloud surfing. Let me conclude my impressions and thoughts of today's flight. Does it make sense to fly over 185 kilometers from Frankfurt to Düsseldorf within 29 minutes to get from city to city? Clearly no. Especially on this route, you better take the high-speed train, which saves you the trouble of checking in, going through security and queuing for boarding. But if the flight is part of a longer journey, it could make sense. But this business class is like flying economy, only with the included service, which was more than I expected. The free selection of drinks was nice and the snack box was also fine not to arrive hungry at the destination. But you have to keep in mind that you only have a very few minutes on such a short flight to eat it, so hurry up. All in all, I enjoyed this short flight, as the cabin crew was very attentive and friendly as one knows it from Lufthansa.
After our touchdown here in Düsseldorf, I kindly ask you to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs above you have been switched off. Thank you.
Tell me your opinion. Do you think such short flights make sense? And what do you say about today's service? I'm looking forward to your comment. Less than an hour after boarding, it is time to leave the plane again. Feel free to explore the other flight reports on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to avoid to miss further flight reports. Thanks for watching and see you next time.